One of the ways Satan fights people who think they are spiritual is through arrogance. Nobody can talk to them. Instruct them, they are offended, and you turn away at your peril. I tell people who work with me, some of us are too busy. If I have time to give you personal instruction or to rebuke you, it's for two reasons. Number one, I love you. Number two, I believe in your future. I'm too busy. What I say here, catch it. There are few people who can catch me in a year. So if I have time to sit with you, to notice and give you an instruction, and even do it passionately, know that I believe in you. We don't have that luxury of time. Ask my wife, she will tell you. Too busy to waste. I was listening to Bishop David Oyedepo, and he said, no human being on earth can catch me for 1 hour. He said, ask my wife, she will tell you. She has not sat with me for 1 hour this year. Don't do it, oh. Before you end in divorce. There are realms that are caught. If you have not caught it, but he gives you an eye. So when such a man calls you down and he notices your life enough to talk to you, him that wanders from instruction, he said, he shall dwell in the congregation of the dead. Those of you who are young here, take caution. You have not achieved anything, but you are like a peacock, driving, pursuing titles and position. What dimension of God do you have? How much of your generation has been entrusted to you? Take caution. If you want to walk in the blessings, those of us who learned these things early, we embrace instruction like honey. That's why I keep quoting my mentors after 15 years. Because when they spoke to me, I took it to heart. I wasn't just nodding. I was receiving and patterning my life. Have you heard me preach here before? And I don't quote one or two mentors. Because we survive by instruction. Many can't walk in the blessing because nobody can talk to them. In Hebrews 13, verse 7 and 17. See what the Bible says. It says, remember them that have ruled over you, who have spoken unto you the word of God, whose faith follow, considering the end of their conversation or lifestyle. Verse 17. It says, obey them that have ruled over you. Submit yourselves. It says, for they watch over your soul. What we are talking about here is beyond, go and watch this. It's something that positions your soul for greatness. You want to be blessed? Any authority that God gives you conviction, listen. I'm not advocating for human worship, but so long as it's within the context of scriptures, don't joke with it. If you wander from instruction, you are not far from the grave. In Job 36:11, it says, if they obey and serve him, they shall spend their years in prosperity and their days.
What if Jesus himself walked into your church today? What if he stepped onto the stage and started to preach? Would you listen or would you leave? Here's a hard pill to swallow. Most of us are so used to prosperity gospel, the feel, the good messages, the promise of success, and a life free from struggle, that we wouldn't even recognize the Jesus who said, take up your cross and follow me. Prosperity gospel tells us that to